Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the...
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Again to Elliott. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 18 carries, 82 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up, because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now here's a throw that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles will take over. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That one complete to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on the guard, Connor Williams. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. This is taken at the 18. So a change of possession here on the punt. Opening drive, 3rd quarter, and we'll see how this defense comes out of the locker room. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, if these guys about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you? Pressure comes, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down and 4. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, wide open, complete. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down carry by Elliott. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Elliott. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Prescott. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guy. A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this 4th quarter play. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Ezekiel Elliott not able to. Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. A 1st down throw for Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Prescott. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll throw again. Prescott being chased out left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Prescott off play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles are going to have it here as this 24-yard. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew,
All right, man, eyes up, eyes up. Take a look what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense hasn't seen this all season, but we're gonna get at them. Execute your assignments, and it'll be a party in the end zone. All right, let's get it.
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First quarter, we get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 80 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Kelce, a nice catch.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
And Kansas City drafted McCole Hardman, hoping he could be something of a Tyreek Hill clone. They're still trying to find his exact niche. He did have 41 catches last year, and he makes a nice one there.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He'll try and get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Golden Tate. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. His second touchdown on the season. Been a nice showing here in the first half for this defense. Will that trend continue? Time to find out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and 1, Mahomes forced out to his left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And going deep for Hill. And got his man, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And it's Graham here, the one who is still down. And looks like he's in some pain. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end Gray complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Mahomes now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Mahomes' throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, Mahomes finding Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Mahomes will throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles have just about summed up this football game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the
All right, man, eyes up. Eyes up. Take a look what we got here. Let's remember what we're running here, okay? The offense hasn't seen this all season, and we're going to get at them. Execute your assignments, and it'll be a party in the end zone. All right, let's get it. Hey, man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving...
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, It's week 5 of the on EA Sports.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 14 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively, coming off that loss last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Off of play action, Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Camelé Correa. Here's 2nd and 10. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown on this Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big...
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Panthers. Dan Arnold, his first time. Time now to to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Draw play, Darnold giving to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2nd and 12. Darnold from the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new... The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Darnold to throw again. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
To throw is Darnold. Touchdown! Jordan Akins as the first half is winding down. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
We saw it at Stanford. It does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,864 all-purpose yards.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Darnold. He finds his man complete. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll check on his status when we get back. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Dropped at the 35, able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. 2nd and 8. Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Darnold on 1st down. And that is incomplete here. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. To the air again, Darnold. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
74 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
The Panthers on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take it. Start of the drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Shrugs him off. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they take a knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just
tonight.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So those are the numbers for Gronk in last week's outing. 4 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Brady, they'll swing this out to Fournette. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing is Brady on third down. Oh, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On play action, now Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady in trouble, and he's taken down. Derek Barnett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Tate on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Brady going to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Shotgun now for Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times. The first guy in league history to...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The final shot before half for Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. Brady's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
A gain of 6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Brady.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From midfield, here's Brady. And his pass incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
On 1st down, Brady.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he's got this down to the 35. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady will try again on second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Brady again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun give to Fournette. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them...
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles do. Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. This is caught by Evans. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Brady now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Evans has it left side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Now Brady. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Start of the drive here, 4th quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. Back to throw, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 10. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for Philadelphia,
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. Every team is going for the same thing, winning that lacrosse. Being perfect in practice is the first step.
Today.
Carr now on first down. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The Carr's throw there complete to Ruggs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now it's Tate. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Carr. Brown has the first down and much more. And all the way up to the 46.
Derek Carr, very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? Yeah, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you are right about that. Great analysis of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield, but still, the number one things you want to take away, short passes, intermediate passes. So sharp, precise, and accurate, you've got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems.
2nd and 11 now.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw, it's Carr. And John Brown's got it complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Carr.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Carr now on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown Raiders. John Brown.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Carr.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Carr going to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now. When you're throwing it to the fullback, it just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
And he'll find Ruggs on the right side.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, now Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game...
looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. I don't want to take too much away from his performance. Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. Carr. This is going to be caught. It's John Brown. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing his Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do.